Hello and welcome my dear students. I am Rohan sir and I welcome my all dear 3rd standard students in today's science lecture. My dear students, if you notice something on your screen, today instead of writing my name, I have written preparation for exams. So why have I written this? As you all know that since few lectures we were doing our regular work, we were doing our regular science lessons in which at last we completed the theory part of chapter number 5. Now students, as you all know, you all might have got the message that now exams are going to commence from 10th of this month. So students, that is why henceforth till our exam we are going to do the revision of our exam. We are going to do the revision which will help you a lot in your exams. So if you watch this lecture by having your science textbook and a rough book beside you, it will help you a lot. You don't have to prepare for exam in extra hours if you watch the lectures regularly. So let's see what are the objectives of today's lecture. It is going to be very much important. So we are going to do the revision of FA1 online exams, and I'll also give you the tips in between the lectures wherever I feel that it is necessary for you for how to appear for online exams for particular questions. So first of all, paper pattern for science for FA1 exam. So M.C.Q of 6 marks, true or false of 4 marks, fill in the blanks 3 marks, match the following 4 marks, question answers in short 3 marks. This is what is already given to you in your WhatsApp groups. Paper pattern, that is paper style, not only for the science but for all the subjects going to be conducted, is given to you in your WhatsApp groups. So this is just to recollect our science out of those paper patterns. So students, we are going to revise according to question 1, question 2, question 3 according to this chronological order in this particular sequence. So first, let's see what are we going to do in today's lecture. Today in the first revision lecture of FA1, we are going to revise hard words. Why? If you clearly see the points, in online exams also spellings play vital role. Means not only in the physical papers when you write the exams in the schools, but also in the online exams, spellings play very important role. So when you write the answers, you should make sure that spellings are correct, because in paper pattern, though 90% of the questions will be having the options, but in short question answers you have to make sure that you don't make any spelling mistakes, because this time your teachers particularly are going to check the papers. So it is very much important for you to revise the hard words as well. So here I have not brought all the hard words of lesson number 1. I have brought couple of the words in which I have seen you all making the maximum mistakes while you submit the homework. So I'll request you to note down the hard words along with me, also to repeat after me 2 times. You have to give the heading revision FA1. I repeat, you have to give the heading in your rough book, and now it is nothing new. You all know that we always write in the rough book while lecture is there. So please give the heading revision FA1, and beneath it, means below to it, you have to give the heading hard words. After writing revision FA1, you have to give the heading hard words. So let us start with the hard words. Only 6 to 8 hard words will be there, not more than that. Okay, number 1, flesh. Please write it down in your book. Number 1, flesh. The spelling, please repeat after me. It is very important that you have to repeat the spelling after me. FLESH, flesh. Okay, I hope that you have written. See, maximum students make the mistake. Instead of writing FLESH, they write FLASH, flesh. Okay, that flashlight. Both are different. This is the skin of an animal or dead animal. So both are different. So even if you change the spelling, the meaning changes and it leads to deduct your marks. So make sure your spellings are correct. Okay, number 2, herbivore. Number 2, herbivore. I hope that you have written, students. Please repeat after me. HERBIVORE. Herbivore. Okay, so this was the second number. Number 3, write it down quickly. It is carnivore. CARNIVORE, carnivore. Okay, now repeat after me. CARNIVORE, carnivore. The next spelling is chewing. CHEWING, chewing. So I can just hope that you all are writing as soon as you see the spelling on the screen. So let us repeat the spelling. CHEWING, chewing. See, maximum mistakes I have observed in this spelling while you submit me the answers is you just skip E while writing this spelling. So you write CHWING. So CHEWING. So even if you make this mistake, there is a possibility that we deduct your mark. So make sure these silly mistakes you don't make. CHEWING, chewing. Moving on to the fifth one, please write it down. GNAW, no. So maximum mistakes again I have seen here is when I said that this is no. So you read the answer, you learn the answer accordingly by keeping in your mind NO, no. And then even in your answers you write NO, no. Okay, animals know their food. So you write NO or KNOW. So make sure while you are referring to any animal or this particular answer, you have to learn the spelling. Okay, so please repeat it after me. GNAW, no. I hope that you have written it. Next spelling is swallow. SWALLOW. So you can make it swell and low. So swallow. Okay, please repeat after me if you have written SWALLLOW, swallow. Moving on to the next one, seventh one, omnivore. Write it down quickly. Omnivore, OMNIVORE, omnivore. Now mistakes here I have found in this spelling particularly is instead of writing OMNI, many have written OMNE, omnivore. So it's omni, but we don't have to write E at the end of omni, at the end of second half spelling. So this is a mistake I have found. So please repeat after me if you have written OMNIVORE, V-O-R-E, omnivore. And the last one for the hard word is giraffe. Please write it down, giraffe. And for this spelling, a whole lot of different varieties of spellings I have got. Some start with this spelling with J, some if they start with G, I don't know where they end up writing the spelling. So please, I know this sounds something different, the spelling is something different, but practice is must. So if you practice, you will be able to remember the spelling easily. Okay, please repeat after me. G-I-R-A-F-F-E, giraffe. Okay, please repeat this one more time. G-I-R-A-F-F-E, giraffe. Okay, so now that was the end of hard words. Now please students, give the heading on the new page M.C.Q, that is multiple choice questions. Please quickly give the heading. So why is this important? Because in your paper style or paper pattern, first question is of M.C.Q, which is of 6 marks. So let's revise that from lesson 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 are the only 2 lessons going to come for FA1 exam. So this was the portion which you have already got. Secondly, MCQ, it is very important compared to all the other things. Why? Because in your fair books, nowhere you can find the MCQs, but MCQs are there in the exam, in the online paper. Why? Because MCQs I have taken from all over the fair book data. Mainly it is from the 2 example answers and question answers, but I can also make the MCQ from any question given in your fair books. So make sure you learn the things, you understand the things moreover which is given to you, so that you will be able to answer. And one positive thing is you are going to get the options for the question. So that is very much convenient type of question, so that you, even if you remember half of the answer, looking onto the options, you will be able to answer it easily. Okay, so now what you have to do is, as usual, you don't have to write the questions. Now I suppose you might have written the heading MCQ for the revision, so you don't have to write the question. You directly have to look on the screen, read the question, read the options, and write the answer. Answer number 1, so and so. Okay, I'll read the question, explain the question, and then you have to repeat the answer whenever I ask you to do so. That is very important. If you learn here, you don't have to learn second time. So please carefully pay attention here. Question number 1. Correct example of omnivores. So here are few names of animals in which one is the example of omnivore. You have to choose the correct example of omnivore. If you have written the answer, well and good. If you haven't written, let's read the option. 1 is cow, 2nd is bear, 3rd is rats, 4th is butterfly. So I understand that many students might have forgotten the meaning of herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, because we have revised it before a long time ago, but many of them might have remembered each and every definition even on the tip of their tongue, because we have revised it in different ways and for a long time. So which is the correct example for omnivore? I hope that you have written the answers. So let's check the answer. So correct answer is bear. Now omnivore, students, means the animals which eats flesh as well as the plants. That means plants as well as the flesh of other animals, the skin of other animals. Those animals are omnivores. So here bear is the only one. Rats don't do that, butterflies never does that, and nor does the cow. We can see them eating flesh. So other than bear, animals written, the names, examples written here are either herbivore or carnivore. Correct? So the correct example for omnivore here is bear. So this way I'll give you the options to confuse you. So if you have read question answers, 2 example answers, you should know which one is the correct. Please repeat this once after me. Correct example of omnivore, answer bear. Okay, moving on to the second one. Correct example of herbivores. So you have to obviously select only from the option. You cannot write your own answer. I repeat, in the exam you don't have to type your own answer. When it is MCQ, you have to select correct answer from the options only. See, if you write your answer, if it is correct, still we can't give you marks if you don't choose from the options in the MCQ. So that was very much important to specify here, because many have done that. Okay, so correct example for herbivore, is it butterfly, human being, cow or crow? So now you will say, sir, human being. But let me tell you, human being is not herbivore. Human being, like a bear, human being is also considered as an omnivore, because human beings can even eat plants and flesh. So it depends on their likings. So this confusion was still there. Now I hope it is not there, that human being is not herbivore. So if you have written your answer, and I hope that you have written your answers and you are doing your work seriously, let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is cow from the options. See, butterfly is not a herbivore. Human being, I explained you. Crow, it can eat the insects, so it is not totally herbivore. So correct options, from the options, the correct option is cow. So please repeat it after me. Correct example of herbivores, answer cow. Moving on to the third question. Animal that know. Now for this you should know the meaning of GNAW, know. And while I was explaining you the chapter, I already explained you the meaning of know. That means to eat with a small bite and swiftly, means quickly. So here are the examples: rabbits, mosquito, buffalo and snake. So have you seen snake taking a small bite? No. Similarly, compare all the options and please write down your answers. I hope that you have written the answer for 1 and 2. Similarly, write down the answer for the third one. Which out of these options do you think is the animal that know their food, eats their food with a small bite and quickly? So if you have written the answer, let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is rabbits. Correct? So it is there even in your 2 example answers in your fair book. Rabbits know their food. Please repeat the sentence after me. Rabbits know their food. Okay? So it is not necessary that I'll give you the same option in the exam, but just that you have to prepare well. So if you are understanding, if you understood what is the meaning of know, then you should be easily able to select the correct option. That is why not only learning but understanding is very important. Question 4. Animal that suck their food. with the tube. It is not written, but you should understand. So when you are having your juice using straw, that means you are sucking that juice inside your mouth with a straw. So a tube or a straw, you should understand that. Now options are rats, mosquito, lion, peacock. So lion is obviously not an option. Lion will never suck. Do you think peacock will do? So please write the correct answer. Some of them might have already written. So please write which answer is correct according to you. Is it rat, mosquito, lion or peacock? Okay. So if you have written, let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is mosquito. Okay. So in your exam, the possibility is there. If the correct answer, if suppose is mosquito, I may give you the variety of options of mosquito. That means I may change the spelling of mosquito, and I may keep all the 4 options as mosquito, but I may change the spelling. So spelling, that is why, is very much important. So if you know the correct spelling, you will be able to select the correct answer, whatever the options might be. Okay. So I may confuse you by giving you the different or the variety of spelling for mosquito. So correct spelling is MOSQUITO, mosquito. So please repeat it after me. Mosquito suck their food. And please repeat one time the spelling. MOSQUITO, mosquito. So correct option will be there, but other options to confuse you, that is up to me. So make sure you learn the spellings along with the correct options. Number 5. Animal that lap up its tongue to drink milk or water, means they use it to lap up the milk or water. They uses their tongue. So which animal is it? Lion, cats, dogs, both 2 and 3. So here one more variety of option I have given you, which you can see in the exam of FA1. Lion, cats, dogs, option 1, 2 and 3, and option 4 contains both 2 and 3. So means if you think it is lion, 1, if you think it is cats, 2, if you think it is dogs, then 3. But if you think that there should be both 2 and 3, that means cats and dogs, then you can keep this option 4, which contains both 2 and 3. Quickly write down your answer. Animal that lap up with their tongue and drink milk or water. So which do you think will be the correct option? Let's see what the correct answer is. If you have written your answer, please compare your answer here on the screen. So the correct answer is both 2 and 3. That means both cats and dogs. So for this, I have even shown you the pictures in the extra knowledge lectures, in which I give you the extra knowledge for chapter number 1. So if you have watched those videos, this option should not be confusing for you. And even if you have seen cats and dogs drinking milk, you might have observed that they first dip in the tongue and then they lap up milk or water. So please repeat this after me. Cats and dogs lap up its tongue to drink milk or water. So I hope students you were repeating after me. Let's see what the question 6 is. Sharp object that can cause an injury. So options are feather, cloth, knives, bandage. Now again, you might be knowing many sharp objects that can cause injury. We don't want that. We want the correct answer from the options only. So the options are feather, cloth, knives and bandage. Please quickly write what the correct answer is according to you. Or if you know the correct answer, you can write it down in your book. So which do you think is the object, is the sharp object? Feather is sharp? No. Okay, if it is sharp, it cannot cause injury. If you beat someone with feather, with whosoever's feather it is, it cannot cause injury. Then do you think cloth? No, cloth we wear. Does it cause his injury? Never. Then it is bandage. Bandage is used when you are injured. So it helps you to cure rather than causing injury. So let's see what the correct answer is. Obviously the remaining option was knives, so it is the correct answer. So I can even give you scissors, and then I can give you that both knives and scissors in the option. So accordingly you have to answer. So students, one more kind of criteria. See, this was the question 5. Now if you write in your answer cats, I will not give you the marks. Why? Because both cats and dogs lap up their tongue, right? So if you write cats, cats do that, but not only cats, here 2 options are there. So you have to write both 2 and 3, otherwise your answer will be wrong. So this is just for your knowledge. Then you cannot say that sir has deducted our mark. So here knives is the correct option. Please repeat after me. Knives are the sharp object that can cause injury. Okay, knives, you know, your mother or your grandmother might be using in the kitchen to cut the vegetables or the fruits. Okay, number 7, a color of traffic light. Okay, so now you should know all the 3 colors of traffic light, only then you will be able to select. And out of those 3 colors, only one is kept here, so only one is the correct answer. So if you know all the 3 colors, you should know which is the correct answer. Options are pink, brown, green, purple. So even if you have observed traffic lights, you should know which is the correct answer. So please write the correct answer according to you. Color of traffic light: pink, brown, green, purple. Let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is green. So green, yellow and red, these are the 3 colors of traffic light, out of which green was only correct option here. Okay, I hope that you have written the correct answer. Number 8, this thing is found in the first aid box. Okay, now whole lot of things are there in the first aid box. Let's see what the options are. Cotton, bandage, none, both 1 and 2. Oh God, this is kind of complicated, correct? So see, this is also a format of MCQ which can come in exam. Cotton, bandage, none means neither 1 nor 2, both means both 1 and 2. So what do you think is the correct option? Please write it down in your book. Cotton, bandage, none, both 1 and 2. So if you have understood the answers related to first aid box, you might have written the answers. Let's see what the correct option is. Both 1 and 2, because you can even find cotton and bandage both in your first aid box. So this is the correct answer. So please repeat it after me. Cotton and bandage both are found in first aid box. Okay, I hope that you are repeating after me. Number 9, the red traffic light indicates this. So what does the red traffic light indicates? Does it indicates go, emergency, stop or run? Please write down the answer in your book. What does it indicates? Let's see what the correct answer is. Stop. So when the red traffic light is blinking, we have to stop our vehicle. And number 10, the green light in the traffic indicates this. Go, emergency, stop, run. So what does the green traffic light indicates? Please write the correct answer. What does the green traffic light indicates? So if you have written the correct answer, let's see what the correct answer is here. Go. That means when the green traffic light is on, vehicles can start and they can go on their way. And the last one is the yellow light in traffic indicates this. Means what does the yellow light indicates? Go, emergency, stop or none? So go and stop you know. Now is it emergency or none? That is what you have to decide. So if you have written the answer, let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is none. It does not indicates go, neither emergency nor stop. So none is the correct option here. So students, prepare well for your exams. Thank you for watching the lecture and I hope that you might have started your preparation. All the best for the same. Goodbye.